know Serea from Empire. So many other things. We've seen you on TV. But before we get to Serayah, the actress, I want you to tell your story.
Life dramatically changed. When I booked Empire, no one knows, but I was homeless. I came from nowhere. There was nowhere to really track my success, like as a child star or something. Like, oh no, she started here on Make a Look. Like that doesn't exist for me. I got a call from a friend. He was like, yeah, you know, my family member is doing this show. Would you like to like read for it? And I was like, yes. Like this was the biggest deal to me. I felt like I got the call from like God himself. That would be a dream for me, just to audition. Like getting the role.
Right.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Be yourself.
Okay.
Be yourself.
Rewind from there. Growing up was definitely my biggest motivations for who I am. And throughout all of those like times and really hard times, I look back at it and it's like,
let's try this again.
Before we get into this episode with Serayah, remember, we now shoot the podcast with a live studio audience here in Atlanta, Georgia, baby. If you would like to be a part of our podcast days, please register now only on the LTTA app, which is now in the App Store. Make sure you go download the LTTA app and pick which day you would like to sit in our studio audience. You not only get to meet me, but you get to interact with other women from the LTTA community and connect with my beautiful, amazing guests, ask them questions, and watch the podcast live right here in Atlanta, Georgia. Go download the LTTA app, go to the calendar, and pick which day you would like to sit in our audience. I can't wait to see you there. Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Let's Try This Again. I am your host, b.simone Greenfield. You guys, there is so much going on, and we're just like, you know what? Let's just roll the tape. Let's just talk. I am here with my beautiful sister. She flew down from New York City. The weather is crazy up there. The snow is wild.
Crazy.
I'm like, when does that stop? In February, March?
April.
Like the spring. She came down from New York, but, you know, and it just, oh my gosh, we have so much we're doing. We're actually working on a film. We're working on a production. We are both producers on this production. So excited. We'll talk a little bit about it, but my girl, Serayah. Hi. You look so cute, like a little Barbie doll.
Oh my gosh.
You do.
You are a little Barbie doll.
You do your own makeup?
I do.
It looks great.
Thank you.
Great. Take that off the budget list.
Right.
Come hair and makeup ready.
Come hair and makeup ready. No, yeah, I did a little something today, and I was like, oh, I like how this came together.
It looks so cute. Have you done other podcasts?
Not many.
Or like interviews and stuff?
Interviews, yes, but not many podcasts, I don't think. So yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted, did I tell you this the last time we talked? I've always wanted to be on your podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, you never told me that.
Well, I don't know. I didn't want to like
be like, hey, position invite me.
Yeah. Even though I'm like, I totally could have.
No,
but
for sure.
I was just, and then it just aligned. And you were like, yeah, then be on the podcast too. And I was like,
I'm so glad you're here. You know what I think it is too? Being in the industry and having impactful people with platforms around you, not only as your peers, but your friends. It's hard for me to ask people for stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to feel like, okay, like, you done use my name for likeness 30 times. Like, how many times you gonna ask me for a favor? But it's like, no, that's what your network is for.
Absolutely.
If they can't do it, they can't do it. I don't take anything personal, but I think it is hard to, like you said, like, I don't want to ask, like, girl, put me on your podcast. But it's like, no, come on.
Right.
You can come back every week.
Listen. Okay?
Co-host this out.
Hello.
So it's hard for me to ask my friends, because I be holding the favors in the cut. Like, I'm going to use that favor when I really need you to pull up. Like what we're doing this weekend.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'll tell y'all more about that later. But we're shooting, we came together to do this amazing project. But it's like, that's when I feel like I pull the favors out. Like, pull up for this.
Right.
I don't want to be asking my friends for stuff every week.
Correct. And I wanted it to like naturally align, because I know that these conversations are very like, I hate when they're forced. Like I just hate it. I'm already like, it's weird. Like I always say I'm shy, and people are like, how are you shy? But like I am a shy speaker, like in conversation when it comes to like being in front of an audience or like cameras or something. But it's weird. But if I'm in character, I'm not shy.
Really?
It's really weird.
Is it because you're just not being Serayah?
Yeah, maybe.
You are shy. You're like
yeah.
a little grace. I call her my little graceful angel.
Listen, 2025 was the most I've gotten like used to talking, and I'm like, personalities like yours, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like so amazing to me.
Really?
Because you're so comfortable, like just posting,
girl, I be
talking.
Acting. I'm shy too. I'm mysterious. It's like, no, you're not. Everybody knows your business, babe. You say everything.
But I think that's great. Like, it's also like very admirable because that's a certain level of comfortability.
I think there's a certain level of confidence you exude too. It's like a mysteriousness. Like, you're just like, yeah, you don't know anything about me. I'm like, I know that's right, bitch. Everybody know. Ain't nothing mysterious about me. Like, look, girl, we know. You just talked to a boy on a dating app. You already told us that. It's like, keep something for off the internet.
I know. You probably feel like that because of your like time in the industry, like your whole trajectory maybe. But for me, it's like, all right, you got to share something.
Yeah.
Like you cannot just
in the world we're in now.
Exactly.
Like the Beyonce era is like, but I don't know. I battle between that. Because I think
it's like a double-edged sword thing.
It is.
I think there's definitely here's what I've come to realize. I think it's just all about doing as much as you're comfortable with.
That's it.
And that's where I'm like, okay, it's not even about oversharing, because you could overshare something that you're comfortable with sharing, or you feel like it's going to be a testimony of some sorts, right? Like help people. And then it doesn't feel like, okay, TMI.
Right.
You know, because there
the
are
purpose
really
behind it.
Exactly. There are really people watching us influence them, and like if you're using something positive from a life experience, that's definitely like worth it to me.
Yeah. What do you feel like opened you up last year? Why did you say 2025? Like, what happened in 2025 that kind of took you?
I don't know. It's just like
I became a mom.
Literally. So many things happened. 2025 I turned 30. 2025 I had a baby, and I think there's so much that happens with oneself when 30 alone, right, is a big milestone. Then having a child is a huge milestone.
Man.
And so I think all of these things just allowed me to be a little bit more comfortable with self, honestly.
Okay.
Like 20s, I was just like figuring myself out.
Okay.
I wasn't really like, I didn't really understand maybe how I wanted to place myself completely.
Okay.
In the world or in the playing field of the internet.
And it kind of pushed you into growth.
Yeah.
I feel like. And I'm a woman for real.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a mother.
Yeah. And I'm okay with sharing with what I want to share.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's a part of like, not my struggle, but now that I'm walking into this, and I said this on the episode, y'all are going to see this episode. The 100th episode is coming up on Let's Try This Again. I've already filmed it with the studio audience. Serea was going to be there, but she got stuck in New York, baby. Yeah. But I talk about it on the 100th episode, so you guys get ready for that. But I said making sure that, because once you put it out, it's out there. Mm-hmm. There's no takesy backsies. There's no post and delete. Right. A blog has already got it, or somebody's already screen recorded it, or like it's not, you can't take it back, right? So once it's on the internet, it's already out there. But like me not kind of working through some things, because I know my vulnerability, and God uses my personality vulnerability is my gift, but not bleeding on the internet. Mm-hmm. Like not like healing with the internet. Get through it first, and then you could talk about it later from a victorious place, not a victim place. And I feel like I worked through a lot of things that I was grieving and hurting and broken in real life on the internet.
Okay.
And I don't really.
That's interesting. How do you feel about that? Look, now I'm asking you.
That's good. I love that. You're so cute. You're so cute. No, I love that. I just want it to be a conversation. This is not an interview, so ask me anything. Yeah, just a conversation between two friends. But how do I feel about that? I feel like I am apologetic for certain things that I said or worked through publicly. I feel like I should have worked through those things privately and then shared my process after. I processed a lot of stuff on the mic, and I don't necessarily think that's healthy. I don't think it's wise. I think I should have processed stuff first and then brought it to the mic. But my platform is literally, I'm a podcaster. I talk, so it's like I'm just I talk about what I go through. I don't do current events. I'm not doing pop culture. I'm talking about my life and healing and growing, evolving, and pushing women to do it. So I feel like I'm telling everybody else to do it. I have to do it. So I have to show how I do it. And that was my thought process then. But I think there is a way to do it in a healthier way and process information in private, not process it on the mic.
Okay.
So I'm learning that.
Okay. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
And like I said, like, I feel like there's a certain level of, to even be able to do it.
Yeah.
Right? Because there are people who can't process on or off the mic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Like, don't process at all.
At all. Okay.
Yeah.
So don't be so hard on yourself. I feel like that there are, with anything, we're going to learn these like lessons, you know, and like be able to be like, oh, I don't really like the way I did that.
Should have did that. Let's not do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just one of those things.
It's definitely
you know
a lesson.
I mean? Yeah.
So we're talking about processing on and off the mic. Me and you talked privately, and I want to go to your background before everybody knows Serayah. Y'all, first of all, I know y'all saw Ruth and Boaz. That's my favorite movie. I called her like, sis, this is so good. She killed it. Y'all might know Serayah from so many things she's done. She's been an actress for, how long have you been in the acting world now?
Well, 11 years now.
11 years.
Whoa, that's weird.
Like, whoa. I haven't thought about that.
Yeah. Like,
wow.
it's crazy.
Yes, you are an actress, like a legit actress from Empire.
Yes.
Ruth and Boaz, so many other things. We've seen you on TV. Just excel and just do phenomenally. I've seen you grow in the public eye. But before we get to Serayah, the actress, hey babies, let me ask you something real quick. Do you ever feel like the biggest obstacle in your healing journey is inside your own head? Like you're doing all this work to grow, but you keep thinking, what if deep down I'm actually a terrible person? Or you're trying to get stronger in your faith, but you keep having disturbing thoughts that make you question your relationship with God. Or maybe you have this persistent fear of not living up to your potential, so you overanalyze every decision until you're paralyzed. If any of this is home, you should know that these experiences can be signs of OCD. I know it might surprise you because OCD is so misunderstood. It's not about being clean or real. OCD is having unwanted, intrusive thoughts that go after the things you care about most, your relationships, health, faith, and your values. These thoughts feel so real and scary. You'll try anything to make them stop, like constantly asking friends for reassurance, avoiding things that typically bring you joy, or spending hours analyzing your thoughts to try to figure out what they really mean about you. But the more you try to fight OCD thoughts, the stronger they get. That's why OCD is so debilitating. It can steal your energy, your confidence, and your ability to live the life you want. But there's hope, because OCD is one of the most treatable mental health conditions when you get the right kind of specialized therapy. Regular talk therapy just isn't equipped for this and can even make OCD worse. You need ERP therapy, which stands for Exposure and Responsive Prevention. It's the most effective treatment for OCD. And that's why I want to tell you about NoCD. NoCD is the world's leading provider for OCD treatment with licensed therapists who specialize in treating OCD with ERP. Through live, face-to-face virtual sessions, your NoCD therapist will help you break these patterns and take your power back from OCD so you can step fully into your purpose. Therapy with NoCD is covered by insurance for over 155 million Americans, and that includes support between sessions, so you never have to feel alone in this journey. If any of this sounds familiar, go to nocd.com to learn more and book a free call with their team. That's nocd.com. Don't let OCD hold you back from your dreams. We're going to go all the way back to childhood and just growing up. I think we talked about this privately. We talked about from surviving to thriving. Yes. So take me a little bit through, let's tell your story. Like you said, you are very private. You are very mysterious. So people don't know where you come from. You know, she shows up like this little ball of energy. She's like, baby, I have a story. She told me so much. She was like, I used to do that. I was like, what? Like, huh? You come from that? She's like, yeah, girl. Like, it was a struggle. Like, you know, so I want you to tell your story as much as you would like to, just where you come from, your upbringing, and how you got to thriving and what surviving looked like for you growing up.
That's so funny because I'm getting nervous now.
Are you?
Yeah.
You don't have to say it. I'm like, we can cut the camera. This episode can be 10 minutes.
No, I really want to. And I really thank you for allowing me the platform to do so.
You're so cute.
So
she's trying to be nervous. She's like, well, just keep going, guys.
No, so yeah, a lot of people don't know because I was 19 and I got the role on Empire, and I came from nowhere. There was nowhere to really track my success, like as a child star or something. Like, oh no, she started here on Nickelodeon. Like that doesn't exist for me. So for a lot of people, I did come from nowhere, and it was just like, you know, on one of the biggest shows at the time.
I don't want to do this all the time, y'all. I'm sorry. People get so mad. They're like, let the guests talk. But y'all don't know how hard it is to interview and not forget your question.
Okay. I don't mind.
I'm sorry.
I haven't even started yet. You're fine.
And now I forgot my question because I was trying to explain why I was interrupting you. I'm working on my interview skills, guys. I'm so sorry.
Something about me on Empire?
Oh, because you said coming from nowhere.
Yeah.
So what was before Empire?
Right.
So where did you come from? Or was Empire the only thing that got you public notoriety? Or were you working before that? I'm sorry. That was my question. Now I'm going to be quiet, you guys. I'm going to let her finish her story.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, and then that's another thing. Speak up.
Okay.
Okay.
And we keep all this in the episode, FYI. Okay. That's what makes Let's Try This Again organic.
No, that is one of my notes. It's like, Serea, can we
up the volume?
Yeah. Thanks. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so before that was my first public facing job. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Like on TV. Now, I did things like print ads and commercials and stuff like that, but no one knows me from that. So growing up, it's always been a dream. You know, I kind of was that kid that just knew what they wanted to be. And it was always entertainment. It was always the arts. I was dancing at 4. I started writing music at 9. I grew up in church. I started writing gospel songs, actually, at 9 years old.
Do you remember any of them?
Oh, goodness. I don't. I feel like my grandma remembers one, and she was singing one the other day. It was crazy.
That's so sweet.
I'm going to have to go back in those archives. But, yeah, and so that was kind of like the vibes. I went through high school, obviously. My mom was like, you can have 1 year to, like, figure out, really go for your dream, and then after that, like, let's go to college and let's do the things. So that 1 year, literally, it had lapsed when I turned 18. When I turned 19, it lapsed, and so I was just about to like go to college because I had went to a local college in the Valley in LA. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right, signing up for all my courses, went to the first day. And then I got a call from a friend. Crazy. I got a call like that week.
Yeah.
I got a call from a friend that he was like, yeah, you know, my family member is doing this show, Lee Daniels, blah, blah, blah. There's this character. I know that you sing and stuff. Would you like to like read for it? And I was like, yeah, I'm not getting any audition. I have I have no representation, nothing. And I'm like, yes, like this was the biggest deal to me. I felt like I got the call from like God himself. Like, I have an audition.
Wow.
Like that would be a dream for me, just to audition. Like, fuck getting the role.
Right. Sorry. No, it's okay. Be yourself. Okay. Be yourself. God's watching. Everybody comes on here like, can I? Like, baby, y'all know.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm sorry. No, okay. Yeah, so it wasn't even about the job or anything. I don't think I really paid attention to the details of the job, to be honest. I was just like, I have an audition.
Yeah.
But rewind from there. Growing up was definitely, it's one of my biggest motivations for who I am, and I guess maybe how I move and how I am with even working. There was a lot. I moved around a lot. We didn't have much. And there was a lot of times growing up where I was homeless. There was a lot of times where we were sleeping at, family's house. My parents were young. my dad was definitely in my life, but my dad and my mom, we lived separate. After I think they broke up when I was like 9 or 10. I don't know if that's right. Because you know when you're younger, it's like
right. It felt like
girl,
that age.
that wasn't
right, baby. That was in 9 to 10. You were 3.
Right.
Right. Right.
So I do remember them together for a certain period of time. Once I guess they broke up, that's when I moved with my mom elsewhere. And I would visit my dad.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the earliest memories, but I just moved a lot. Like I would literally do a semester with my dad and then a semester with my mom.
Wow.
So it's very blurry for me.
Wow.
But before 5th grade.
I get that.
Because it's just so much going on.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember like my friends or teachers.
There was
or
no
anything.
stability at that time. Got it.
No. So I moved around a lot. But it's crazy because throughout all of those like times and really hard times and really like difficult emotional times, I look back at it and it's like every space that I was in, it was like meant to be.
Yeah.
Because I also grew up here in Atlanta. So I'm from Cali. I was born in San Diego. We moved to LA when I was really young. Then I moved to my dad, he's in Seattle at the time. Then I moved back to LA.
Wow.
Then after I graduated 5th grade, then we came to Atlanta for middle school. I did all of middle school here in Atlanta. But I met some of my best friends in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And then after Atlanta, we went back to LA. I did high school in the Valley in LA.
Wow.
And I created so many great relationships there that it's still to this day.
Yeah.
So as hard and difficult as it was as a kid and not understanding like what's going on and not really having this ability to do this like dream I had, because you gotta to a certain degree, you gotta have like a parent who's willing to like quit their job,
believe in it and push you,
or you drop out of school really young and you work kind of like as an adult or whatever. So a lot of these things just it couldn't work because of the lifestyle wasn't stable enough, I guess, for us to like develop those relationships and things. But it was still a dream of mine. And yeah, I just feel like I used to write songs in my room and make up my own dance routines.
For sure.
And like I went to exactly. I went to dance school, but then there was a certain period of time where we didn't have money for that. So it was my mom, but my mom never let me feel like that was a crutch. She was like,
that's what I was going to ask you.
Well, go watch Janet Jackson.
Right. Go practice on the TV.
Yeah.
Go dance in your room. That's the dance class.
Literally.
So she still motivated
100%.
you. Did you feel at that young age, like, looking back now, oh my gosh, this was kind of not traumatic, but I mean, it was difficult. There was no stability, and your mom was doing the best she could, trying to figure things out as you were coming up. Did you feel that as a kid? Were you like, this feels obviously at 5th grade, you're not using the word unstable,
right?
But like, or were you like, no, I didn't notice I was in this environment until I became an adult?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it did start to, I think, probably after elementary school.
Okay.
I started to notice like all right,
everybody ain't moving around like us.
Yeah, this is, we moved to Atlanta. I was like, all right, this is like, and it's so different here, right? In the South, it's like a whole different vibe.
So different.
Yeah, and that's when I really felt it.
Okay.
And I was like, I hated it at first.
Yeah.
I grew to absolutely love like
it.
Atlanta feels like home to me.
Yeah.
But I hated it at first. It was just so different. And we didn't have much family, a little bit of family here. So it was a big transition. So I did start to feel like, okay, this isn't normal. By the time I got to high school, I was lying to my friends that I couldn't do things because I just could, like, I didn't want to say, oh, I don't have the money to do it. Yeah.
So you and your mom are like this today.
Yeah.
You grew up with living with your mom most of the time.
Yeah.
How was y'all's relationship as you were doing this movie? Was she sitting talking to you like, this is what's going on? Did she kind of hide it from you? Did you know what was going on? Did y'all have tough conversations, or what was that process like with her being this single mom trying to figure it out? What is her story, as far as you can tell us her story, but what was she dealing with that made it so difficult in that time?
My mom was, I think, obviously I'm speaking for her, but as far as I know, I feel like she was just on a quest for more. Like, this was what her life was also when she was a child, moving around. Her father, my grandfather, like, ended up kind of like abandoning his family.
Wow.
Yeah. When she was maybe, I don't know, maybe 9 or 10, as the stories I've heard. And so my grandmother had 3 girls. So it was very hard for her to have stability for her 3 girls.
Wow.
And having to do everything herself. So it kind of was just like, there was really no real option for more, because that's just what it was and the things that they had to deal with. And then my mom got pregnant with me at 16. So she's a child.
Y'all grew up together.
Literally. Yeah.
Aw,
so she didn't really have time. Yeah. Shout out to mom. So she was really just on a quest of like, I know that there's better in this life.
Wow.
And that was the thing. Like, I know there's better. This can't just be it. Yeah. So it's kind of crazy moving around and all of that. But I totally understand like her passion and her fire for like more.
100%.
You know, for breaking that cycle.
She's like, this can't be it.
This can't be
I'm about to go find more for me and my baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
16 years old.
16. Both of them. My mom, 16. Dad was, I think, 17.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So they both really did it. They had a great relationship, co-parenting relationship. They were best friends, help each other out, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was life. Yeah. And so life dramatically changed when I booked Empire. I moved to Chicago, and no one knows, but I was homeless. Like, we were at the hotel.
Jesus.
Girl.
On Empire.
Right before I booked.
Right.
In that time.
Got it.
Yeah. And I'm like working at H&M. Just, you know, got all my situation to go to school, community school up the street. And we're at this hotel right on Ventura Boulevard, literally.
Yeah.
And at that point, I'm an adult. Like, I'm just now an adult, you know, 19 or whatever. And I'm like, I remember having this conversation with myself, God, spirit, whatever. I was just like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Ooh.
I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I will never worry about these things ever again.
And that was the pivotal moment. Like, you remember that moment.
I was driving. I said it. Like, wow. I just verbalized it. I was driving. I just said it. I felt it with every fiber of my being. I didn't know. I ended up getting that call, and we moved to Chicago. And that's why I say moved, because I was really only guaranteed 3 episodes. I was just a guest star. So we went to Chicago, but we were literally like, took all of our stuff to Chicago.
You were like, well,
this is where we're at.
It has to work in Chicago.
Yeah. And I remember my first check was maybe $8K, and then, you know, taxes, so maybe $4K. I got like our first apartment back in LA.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Wow.
Crazy times. Crazy times. Definitely, you know, from surviving to thriving. And I think that trajectory now, there's so much that you have to shed when you are used to moving around a lot. Stability feels weird. Calmness is like peace. Something's wrong.
Wow.
Or you start to create the chaos again.
Wow.
You start to find the problems again. Wow. You know?
What does that look like in like everyday life? Like, give me an example. Like, you go from surviving, from homeless, moving around. You have this pivotal moment. I'm not doing this again. And now, as you're in your 30s now, we'll talk about that. You're like, what does 30s feel like? You're in your 30s now, and you're moving into this woman that's like, I'm not surviving anymore. I can actually breathe for a second. Yeah. I can actually sit in
literally
the fruit of my labor. Like, literally. I'm a mom. I'm in a relationship. I'm okay. Like, I'm okay. Yeah. I'm okay. You know, and we talked about that on the phone. We were like, if God, there's so much we were like, we want more. There's so much more we want to do. But if he does not one thing else, I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I'm okay. What does that look like when you say creating the chaos, like, or not being comfortable in just stillness?
That looks like, you know, almost, what is the term that they use when you, what's the term they use when, like, imposter syndrome?
Got it.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not good enough. Is that what imposter syndrome is? Yeah, like, you don't belong here.
Yeah, you don't really accept the change, I guess.
Wow.
So I think it's like there's two ends of the spectrum. I feel like you either have that or you fully, your ego soaks it up and you just become.
You're like, yeah. I'm naive. Yeah.
It's me.
I deserve that. Yeah. This my
Which
house.
we do, right? But like,
we're like, relax.
Yeah.
Like, just a little humble.
Exactly.
Right.
So I feel like I was on that end because I was freshly coming from that. And it was that I feel like that part of my life, or that growing up, always, it had so much of that not feeling good enough always, because the circumstances, right? Like it just always shows up in every with your friends, when you're out, what you want to do, you know, all of the things. So you get into a situation where it's quote unquote better and things look differently, and now you have a lot more than you did, right? And you can't really accept it, and you still have that baggage with you, and you bring that into the new. And you wake up in your great new place that you've never had before, and you're still upset, and you're still sad, and you're still all of these things still follow you, right? And so then there's a pivotal moment of like turning 25 and like kind of being in it for a little while and learning myself in the industry, learning myself as a woman. And being like, I need to shed this. Like, COVID happened, and I was like,
whoa,
I hate myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I can't believe I just said that. But yeah, that's how it felt.
Wow.
I literally looked at my mom and I was like, I don't think I like myself. And that was like so big.
It's so big.
To exclaim that out loud is very serious. And I think a lot of people went through that, especially with COVID, because COVID forced you
to look at you,
to sit down. And that was something I had never done before. And that's when it started. Honestly, that's when it started, like the real ugly came up, the anger, the resentment, all of that. It started to come out of me. And I started my journey with kind of like working through those things. And then later on, a few years after that, I had my first therapy session. You know what I mean? And it began to get more and more comfortable talking about my feelings, my path. I mean, I didn't talk about it because I always felt like, yeah, it's my story. But I almost didn't want to be, I didn't want it.
Want to attach yourself to it. Like, that's not, it's whatever, it's gone.
Yeah, like
and
whatever,
this is who I'm about to
forward, be. You know what I mean? But it's like not understanding the power that your testimony has.
It's your roots.
It's your roots, and it's who you are. And it's not who you are. It's like what you've been through. Of course, it doesn't define you completely. But I think that there's so much beauty in evolving from that place. So yeah, girl, it gets deep. And then so add on you trying to be in a relationship, child. Where's the cigarette?
Sit down. It's like, fuck. Jesus, this cigarette ain't gonna do it. Does anybody have crack? I need heroin.
Nuts.
Girl, in love, you're engaged.
Yeah.
Did those things come up in your relationship?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
100,000, 1,000,000%. I really believe that the work that Javon did on himself before I met him.
Right. And you were working before?
Yeah.
Which is great. Y'all were both working separately.
Exactly. Yeah. I was a little bit more, he was a little more involved in the space.
Like, you're healing for real.
Yeah.
I'm just I'm doing daily affirmations.
Yeah, yeah, right. You got to start somewhere. Yeah, so I can really say, I can really attest to I think he really played a big part in calming my nervous system.
Thank you, Lord.
Because that's the part that the involuntary thoughts and the rapid fireness of everything that you are before you get into a relationship, right? And then relationships mirror a lot of BS back to you. that's the part that he was able to, thank God, he was able to see and be like, okay, I think, is it this?
Wow.
Wait, maybe it's really not what you're showing. Maybe it's something else over here.
He was able to help you dig
and
a
I'm
little
like,
bit.
Stop.
Let's just go eat.
Please.
And make out.
Don't want to talk about this.
Just kiss me. Shut up. Fuck.
You know, I'm already
amazing.
that person
That's
where I'm
amazing,
just kind of like,
though.
It is. So, yeah, and it's been tough. There were so many tough days, but I feel like we're finally like in this space where it's like, okay, I understand. I'm understanding him more. He's understanding me more. I have my therapist. He has his. You know what I mean? We do therapy together.
Thank you, God. That's amazing.
Yeah, there were a lot for both of us,
For
honestly,
sure.
you know what I mean, to get through and to understand. But yeah, that nervous system, girl, there's so much that that's why I really resonated with Ruth.
With
like,
who?
Ruth.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
I really
wow,
did
wow.
resonate with the character.
Tell me about that.
Because she comes from so much, and she is like on this quest to doing her own thing. And she meets this guy that feels like too good to be true. And she's like, huh, yeah, okay. That's how I felt.
Wow.
I'm like, you're a rapper.
You're a rapper.
Please.
And y'all, they the sexiest couple in the world. You got this fine rapper and this beautiful angel. Just like, I'm like, how y'all so damn pretty together? Break them up.
Break them up.
Just look too beautiful. Just beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful family.
Thank you so much. But you know that it's all of those things. It's all of those things that happen, and
your thought.
Yeah.
Almost prejudged before you got to dig and know this person.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Wow.
So, 100%. It's a process, but it's also like, it's cool because now I feel like I sit where I'm at now, and I'm like, I've healed not healed, so we're always healing.
Healing always.
But I feel like I'm in a level of healing where it's finally starting to feel different. Like at first you're like, okay, I'm working through these things, but I still feel all this bullshit. Like,
what? I've been in therapy for 6 months. I haven't forgave that person.
Yeah.
I'm still mad.
I still wake up like, whatever. But it does feel good to have that support system and to have that place to land. Definitely. I definitely feel fortunate for that.
And you were saying, I'm going to go back to something you said when you said your fiance, he would try to help you dig.
Yeah.
And you're like dodging a little bit.
Like,
you're like, what?
And that would be an argument. Like, can you just stop? Like,
right.
It's like, okay, now you're deflecting again.
Right. You're like, I don't need you to be my therapist. But I think that is amazing.
It is.
Because we always say we want men to lead, right?
Yeah.
Financially, provider. What happens when he starts to lead you through your healing journey? And
Are we ready for that?
Are we ready for that? To help you dig, to help you see. And if he's saying, I'm here with you.
Yeah.
I'm not running. I'm not judging. I'm here to help you through it. I want us to, or you, or both of us together, us individually, to get through this.
Correct.
I think that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
That is so amazing. Y'all hear that, ladies? He got money, but he ain't talking about nothing, no healing, growing, evolving. Where them niggas at?
Okay.
No, that's great. Like, no, we're gonna work through this. So you feel like even outside of therapy, your actual relationship, he was like, no, like, helping you maneuver through this process.
Absolutely.
Wow.
1,000%. I mean, 1,000%. That's just who he is.
Yeah.
Though, honestly, I feel like that's his own superpower.
Yeah.
He's just very sensitive to like energies and things like that. So he can pick up on there's something behind that.
What's going on?
What's going on there? You know what I mean? And I am the avoidant.
Learned that in therapy. I'm the avoidant personality.
I'm the avoidant one.
So like you don't want to address or talk about it. You're like, I'm
getting more comfortable with it now.
Okay.
Now I'm getting more comfortable. Like, and these are the things that I had to work out, but we had to work out because I say we because he really did help me. But I was able to pinpoint that the reason I don't like to is not just because I just don't want to talk about it. It's like I literally get a physical
100%.
Like we all do, right? But for me, some people are just more comfortable
Going through that.
just going through it. Just what's up? Just say it. And it's for me, it's
You're
this
like,
whole
I'm about
thing.
to throw up.
I'm about to throw up. Literally, it's this whole thing. Like I can talk to anyone about anything when it comes to me. I'm like, I'm getting sweaty.
Wow.
I'm getting butterflies.
Wow.
It's like this whole body convulsion thing happens. And now I know that. So now I'm able to like talk to myself differently and navigate it differently so that I'm able to do it. But it took many tries to get there for sure.
What do you think the reasoning behind that is? Like for me, confrontation made me that exact feeling. I would feel it in my body. It would give me anxiety. I'm trying to people please. It's a rejection wound. It's I don't want you to be mad at me. I don't want to say I didn't like this. So I'm going to go with the flow to keep the peace. And then it boils over in 2 years because I've been going with the flow for 2 years and haven't spoken up for 2 years. So that one day I'm lashing out, but it's 2 years of build up. Yeah.
Literally.
What is it for you that you feel like, what is the root of the why you did that? Why?
It's all of that. It's my childhood. It's me never feeling like I always felt like there was so much going on. Like I didn't feel like even when my mom would give me the opportunity to speak or want me to speak up, I just felt like there was just bigger problems. There was bigger things that we were going through, you know what I mean, than to talk about that. And then I think I just got better at it over time, you know? And so literally a few years ago, it's like I'm finally having one-on-one conversations with my parents, you know, about how I really feel about different things. And I'm realizing like, dang,
and this
I
is
really
recent.
have so much. Yeah. I really have so much inside that I didn't even know that it's like layer after layer after layer. Right. And then also a part of that's like allowing myself to express, but also allowing myself to understand that my parents are people, you know,
Yep. Just your parents. They're humans on their own journey trying to figure it out.
Yeah. So
wow.
that allowed a lot of like relief as well.
Like let go, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I'm a little bit, it feels a little different than it did, you know, expressing myself, I guess.
For sure.
Yeah.
Especially too, now you're a mom. So you're probably like, yeah, my mom was stressed.
Yeah, no, seriously. Like I can't even, and I don't know how she did that. I don't know how I'm alive.
You're like, I'm 30. And I'm like, at 16?
Yeah, no. I look at myself at 21 and I'm like, no. Heavens, no.
No. Thank God.
Thank God.
I think the older we get, the more grace we get to give our parents.
Absolutely.
And the more grace we get to, you know, give people. Like everybody is on their own journey trying to figure it out. And these were just the cards they were dealt. And they did the best they could with what they had. And those are the conversations I've had with my parents recently. Like my dad and my mom, just having those conversations about, and digging too. Like when you were like, my grandma said this, or my grandma had 3 girls, like knowing your history of where they come from.
Where they came from.
Knowing those stories. I'm knowing and asking and digging more now. I'm like, got it. So I'm actually this way because of my pawpaw.
Literally.
like
it has nothing to do with me.
Embedded, you know, like.
Yeah.
So I think that's dope too, having the conversations with family and learning truly where you come from, and then giving those generations before us grace.
Yeah.
That's all they had.
Yeah.
That's all they had. They could do what they could with what they had.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, I always want to like expound upon that too, because it's so much easier said than done. Like it's a daily thing. And I just want people to know that. Like it's not just one day. Grace, forgiveness. No. And then skip to my loo. Like it's every day. It's every day. Like today I had thoughts of like wanting things or not getting what I feel like I want. And it's like, Wait a second. Wait. Hitting that pause button has been the biggest gift to my life. Like literally pausing, because you got to hit the pause button on yourself sometimes.
Yep.
You know, on those thoughts or on those feelings.
Yep.
Like, let's take a second. Let's analyze this for a second.
Yep.
Where's this coming from? Why? What do you feel like you need? I learned that in therapy. So here we are.
Here we are. Black girls in therapy. Woo! I haven't seen my therapist in a couple months. I'm definitely booking an appointment ASAP.
Oh my God.
I know. I'm like, I need one ASAP.
Yeah.
So take me through the season you're in now. Like, where is Serayah now? From surviving to thriving, from going from that childhood to this movie star, and even still like, okay, I want more. I want more opportunities. I want to show what I can do in other films. I want to produce and direct and do my own stuff. Like, I still want more. You guys have seen me do this, and maybe to you I'm successful, but there's still certain things I want. What season do you feel like right now? You just turned 30. Yeah. What does that feel like? What season are you in now?
I feel so weighted and so in a good way. I feel grounded is a better word.
Yeah.
I feel grounded in self, which feels really nice. No, I don't have everything I pictured myself to have. The picture that we all, you know, fantasize about our lives and ourselves living. But I can say that I feel I'm just grateful, and I'm excited every day to create and to be able to like have opportunities to share spaces with people like you, my peers, and to create. And that's where I'm at now. I'm not looking for, I feel like I was on I burnt myself out a little bit, striving and working and moving and hustling and bustling and running around everywhere, and, you know, and still feeling like, damn, I still felt like a little like empty. Now I just want to create space for things that feel full and purposeful, and sharing space with people who feel the same. And I don't desire anything else.
Wow.
Honestly.
Wow.
No, I don't.
Ooh.
I don't know.
That is great place to be.
Like do
you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't desire anything else but to be purposeful.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
Honestly. And that's where I'm at now. It's like I took like a whole year now, over a year. And I kind of was just to myself while I was pregnant, all the things, right? So I did a lot of like journaling. I've made music. I've, you know, come up with ideas with friends, on the behind the scenes things, on the producing side. And now I'm like, oh, this is so fun. Like, I'm just like, here's the thing. I realized that the pressure I have is self-inflicted.
Wow. Light bulb.
Literally, like it's self-inflicted pressure. It doesn't really exist.
Wow.
No one is really judging me. Like, someone's out there like, see what she does next. Like, that's myself. So I feel just more free to do what I want to do without the pressure of what are these people going to think, or what does this mean, and what's going to happen. And of course we have a life, like we have to maintain, right? But it's like I just want to be purposeful in the things I produce and the things that I'm in and the music I create. I just want people to feel seen by my work specifically, and to resonate with it. And I just want to feel, I'm tired of that feeling.
Like
honestly.
Proving.
Yeah.
Almost. Like, I have to prove I am who I think I am.
Yeah.
Or prove that I can be who you guys think I am.
Correct.
The best, or the just the top, like it's crazy.
Top something, right? Like
what
is
am
that?
I chasing?
What is it?
What
I don't know.
Is it? It's culture.
It
It really is.
It is.
It's the way the culture is, and it just doesn't align with kingdom godly principles. It's the total opposite of everything you say you feel now. Just peace in being purposeful. That's literally what we're created to do.
Yeah.
To walk in purpose,
Yeah.
not to chase accolades. You can have accolades and plaques and money and fame, and we've had so many of these things and still feel broken and not successful. Success isn't a platform. Success means you're doing what you were created to do.
Yeah.
Why did God create you? Success could be, I'm speaking life into the supporter that walks up to me in Target,
Literally,
or Walmart, or at the
Literally.
store, or on the street. Like, that was a successful day if I kept that person from committing suicide or thinking twice about their identity, or
Literally.
or you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's those things that I'm just now starting to appreciate, opposed to all of the things I chased in my early teens and my 20s,
Yeah.
thinking that that's what it meant to be successful. Entertaining people is not success. Like, entertainment isn't my purpose, period. To
Yeah.
entertain you, not to motivate you, inspire you, help you, serve you, to entertain
Just to
you.
entertain you, right.
Entertainment is a distraction. So
Correct.
how am I using my platform to use my gifts, whether it's music, acting, but to spread a message through that?
Yeah. It's so
Man.
important. So important. And it feels fuller to me. I like the way that feels more. Because I've done the other stuff, right? And I've done both. And I'm like, oh, I like the way this feels. Like, I felt great doing this. And this might not be huge to whoever, you know what I mean? But this felt really good. I made a lot of great relationships. I had fun.
Yeah.
Like, I want to enjoy my life. I don't want to be on this, like, for years. For years, I would always, the analogy I would use for, like, the way I felt in my life was, like, I feel like I'm on a hamster wheel. I would always say that. And I'm like, how do I get off the hamster wheel? Like, why do I feel like this? Like, I'm running and I'm getting nowhere.
Wow.
Yeah, I really felt like that for so long. And I'm like, how do I get out of this? And honestly, it was very hurtful, and it took a lot of pain to do, but I just really had to, like, submit myself to what was for me, and not, I had to submit, like, all of the things that I, not give up, but it's the picture that we create for ourselves, that it's like a never ending, I'm not enough, or it's a never ending, I don't, like, you're not feeling successful.
Or I don't
feel
have
like
enough.
I don't have enough, right? I feel like I had to submit that and meet who I was today, or at that point in that moment, and start to look around and be grateful for the small things and the things I did do and the things that I can do. And because then it was kind of like my creativity was suffering because of it. Like, I just started to feel a little crazy. And yeah, I think submitting myself to, like, God's will for my life.
What do you want for me?
Yeah.
And work through me to do that.
Yeah. What am I supposed to be doing? And I think,
Wow.
like, that also energetically, it opens up doors for people to call you and be like, hey, I'm doing this thing.
Yeah.
What's the mission? I'm like, oh, I want to start producing more, and I want to do this. I didn't know this was I didn't know you were working on this. I didn't know that this was going to happen, you know? And I think that right there is the flow.
Yeah.
Getting
when
into
you get
the flow.
in flow.
When you get into the flow, right? It doesn't mean that there are not going to be bad days, because there are still bad days, or tough days rather. But into the flow means, okay, I know today is a little rough for me. Okay, it's cool. Gonna write it out. Tomorrow's gonna be great. I'm gonna make the best out of today. I'm already irritated. It's fine.
It's fine.
Let me.
I already smoked a pack. It's fine.
It's okay.
Right.
You know, because then I got into that, right? Because then you get into, like, the wellness and
Right.
start reading the books, and then if you had a negative thought, you're like, oh God.
For sure. You're like, I am a
Start
horrible
beating up
person.
on
I'm so
yourself.
negative. I thought I was better than this. Why am I still thinking about that? I thought I let that go? relax. You wouldn't say that to your friend.
Hello.
So don't say, you know, like you wouldn't have grace. I would have grace with you. If you told me you were having a bad day or what, I'm like, it's okay, friend. Like,
so true.
That's how we should talk to ourselves. If the people I love are telling me I feel this today, or I'm angry today, or I'm thinking about something old, I wouldn't beat them up about it. Like, girl, shut up. You sound stupid. That's how we talk to ourselves.
We talk to ourselves. It's insane, actually.
That is insane.
Girl, it's crazy. It is crazy. Because it's so involuntary. It's not like you're trying to do it. It's involuntary. It just happens. Anyways, I listen to like so many like Diary CEO and like, you know, so many podcasts, and I've listened to yours. I told you a while ago. I tuned into an episode of yours. So I was like, ooh, this is good. But I love just like kind of feeding myself that type of talk, because then it helps you reframe. Like, you have to reframe. You kind of have to like rewrite your story.
Rewire your brain.
You have to rewire. Rewire. Say that 5 times. Your brain. It's so true. So that's kind of like where I've been and what I've been focusing on. And now I feel like I'm able to create or be in a space where I'm like truly present and okay with whatever, and who I am showing up in the space.
You said being okay, and this is the last question before we go, you guys. Are y'all loving Serea? My girl. Stay forever.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, I have a son and a man. I know you still single, but baby, I got stuff to do.
Listen, I'm here. This is fun.
You said loving yourself and knowing yourself, accepting yourself. What are things about your old identity you felt like you let go?
Yeah.
And now you're like, this is who I am. Like, one of my main things, I'm like, I am not this character. Like, now I'm going by Braylon Greenfield.
I love that.
Like,
your name is so beautiful.
Thank you, sister.
Yeah.
I'm like, God calls me Braylon. B.Simone, I hid behind she was definitely a part of me, but she wasn't all of me. And I turned her into like, I have to walk in a room and be loud. When I walk in here, they're expecting me to be funny. I'm going to walk in and now I'm going to shuck and jive, because when you make people laugh, they don't dislike you.
Correct.
Like, it's very, like, it was, and I'm learning that now. When I was in it, I didn't know that. But now as you heal, you learn why you did certain things, or that was a part of me. It's not all of me. Braylon is allowed to be quiet. Braylon is allowed to process. She's allowed to not have to walk into every room and perform. She can just exist. So that was my identity then. Now my identity is however I feel. As long as I'm moving with the fruit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, grace, being kind, respecting people, I don't have to perform everywhere I go. I'm allowed to relax and be around people that let me be quiet. Nothing has to be wrong. Maybe I'm just sleepy. Maybe I'm tired. But I don't have to perform.
Wow.
So that's one of my identity. That was my identity. And now I know that no matter how I show up, I don't have to perform.
That's beautiful.
Wow. That's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
And it's like a new revelation. I'm like, wow, I didn't realize that I would unintentionally, subconsciously do that. Like, I'm like, y'all are saying I'm a comedian. I'm on Wild and Out. Y'all are expecting me to be funny.
Right.
I can't walk into this dinner and not make you laugh. I can't walk into this event, this industry event, or this environment, and not be B.Simone. I have to perform and be seen. And when I walk in the door, y'all got to look at me. Yeah. And it's like, no, I shed that part of my identity. That's not my identity. Yeah. You know, what is something you feel like the old Serayah or the new Serayah shed, and you're like, this is who I am, and I know this was always in me, and now I can walk in being that woman.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I resonate with so much of what you said, but it makes so much sense with the B.Simone, and then, you know, I guess that like names are powerful,
girl.
Too. Names are powerful.
Powerful.
For me, I think it would be honestly, comparison.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot. I feel like that followed me a lot just in life. I mean, before, like, you know, the industry or whatever, that would steal a lot of joy. and then you get into the industry, and it's like, it's hard not to do that, right? And then social media comes, and it's even harder to do that.
And you're just looking at everybody else's
perfect
life. What? Right.
Like how, right? So that is something I would say that was very prevalent, like in young Serea, that now I don't do nearly as much.
Great.
And if I do catch myself kind of
Or feel
in
it
that
coming up
in that space, I log out. I close that tab.
for sure.
Yeah, because there's nothing there.
For sure.
There's nothing there. Like, and it would never be. I don't think it would ever be like a envious thing. It was
Right.
never like a jealous thing. Because I would be happy for people.
Right.
But I think it just validated the I'm not good enough.
Got
even
you.
more.
Got you.
Yeah. So
Like you're better. You're better than me. I'm not good. I'm not enough in this category.
In this category.
Wow.
Right. And unfortunately, there is a silent like thing that happens, especially in our industry, being a Black woman. It's like there's this silent, only one person can do it type of thing. I don't know if it's silent anymore. 'Cause I feel like people know
It's
about
very
it.
yeah.
But it exists and it's there, and it's pretty annoying. But if you don't subscribe to it, it doesn't bother you.
You think it's our industry in general, or just like Black women? You feel like it happens with Black men and stuff too?
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
I agree.
I mean, I'm not going to speak on their experience, I
Right.
guess.
Right.
Because I only know it from like a woman's perspective. But for sure, 100%.
There can only be this one big actor, Michael B. Jordan. Like there's a million other amazing Black men. Not to discredit anything, he's amazing.
Yeah.
But it's like when he came to the forefront, it's like he's the new Denzel. It's like there's.
But even that title, it's like, you just force
He's
people
Michael B.
to,
Jordan.
Yeah.
Right.
You force people to like almost like live up to something.
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
outdo something.
Yeah. He's like, can I
right?
just
I'm
have
just
my
me.
own lane? I'm just Michael.
Just me.
I'm just me. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sure that's even, tough. I've heard people speak on like those types of like comparisons too. And it's supposed to be a positive thing, right? But it can also make someone feel like, woo, like
Please.
that's a big,
Angela Bassett?
Yeah, that's a big comparison.
yeah.
It's great. It feels
It's
good,
great.
But then I was like, okay, better not fuck up.
Yeah.
No, but I think even that it just relieves so much. It just lets me be me. It's like, who is Serea? And Serea has her own path, and so does everyone, right? And it's like I'm in my own lane, and I'm just not worried about anyone else's lane. And I'm like, I'm in my lane, and if I'm gonna pick up a friend and we're gonna do something cool, and then like I want that flow. Like I want to be in that ease and that flow, and I have so many dreams and goals like for my family, and things I want to acquire for the generations after me, and then that's what it's about, honestly. And now I understand that, and now it's a little bit more clear.
Yeah.
What I'm going for. So
I love that. I'm so proud of you, sis.
I'm so proud of you, honey.
Stop, girl.
Okay. Cause listen, the humble abode is aboding.
No, it's aboding. How do you spell that?
Beautiful
Aboding.
in here.
Thank you,
Y'all.
sis.
Yeah,
I love you so much, y'all. And what we're talking about, we keep alluding. Is that the word? To our production. We are working on a short film.
Yes,
and we literally shoot it tomorrow.
It's crazy.
Y'all, if I told y'all everything that's been going on, Serea's like, look now, don't ask me for nothing else. She done switched characters last minute. I am producing and she's helping with the cast, and we're just wearing all hats to create something amazing. Me, DC Young Fly, Pretty V, Serea, so many other amazing actors and actresses. Christina Alexandra, who I will introduce you guys to, a writer that I found on YouTube and connected with. So we're filming this weekend. We're super excited, super nervous, but this is like our project. This is going to be our baby, and you guys will be able to see this short film. We want to take it to festivals and do all the things. And
absolutely.
That's what it's about, creating with your friends, like having fun. Like this is really stressful for me, guys. I am so glad for this conversation because I'm like in the moment. Yeah. That's why I was like, I'm so glad that my friend is a guest today, because if it was somebody else, I'd have been like, wrap this up.
I have to get to this.
To do. But I really enjoyed this conversation.
I did too. Thank you, and congratulations to you and everything you're doing,
you, baby,
sis, and your path.
Thank you.
And your ability to be vulnerable. It's a superpower.
Thank you.
And you definitely are. You haven't even scratched the surface.
Thank you.
I feel like your trajectory is like out of this world. So
thank you.
Congrats to you and your future everything.
Everything. Yes. Same to you. Can I be the flower girl? Ask Joey. He just like, hell no. She ain't finna ruin my wedding.
She's hilarious. You have to be there, by the way. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh God, now
You said, Lord, don't even take my brain there. Give me a second.
Right.
Let me get
planning. Goodness.
Well, congrats to you, your family, and all the things. I told you this privately, and I'm going to say it publicly. You're just so inspiring, doing all the things. Nobody knows, not even I know. Only you and God know what you're crying about in your quiet time, what you're going through in your quiet time, the tears you shed, and then you put your makeup on and walk out the door. Nobody knows but you and God, because people don't see that. They don't see how you got to put a smile on to walk out the door. You have you're a new mom, a new baby, and you're engaged, and you're still doing all the things, showing up and filming and traveling, and brought the baby with you from New York, and you have your support system. But that inspires me to be like, okay, like I don't, when you're in a relationship or when you become a mom, of course, that's a new priority. Yeah. Your family comes first, but I don't have to stop everything that God put in me. You're not only a fiance. You're not only a mom. You're still Serea.
Absolutely.
So you are a prime example of doing all things and balancing all things. So you inspire me.
Thank you, sis.
And
I'm at the circus. I'm like,
I am juggling. Trying not to drop the ball.
Yeah.
But I love you.
I love you.
And we will be on set tomorrow, and you guys will see that in a couple months. It's coming, but this short film is going to be absolutely amazing. It's drama. It got some comedic timing in there, but we're creating. My girl came from New York, was like, I'll hop on the pod right before we film. We have a crazy production weekend, and she came to Let's Try This Again to share her story. So thank you.
Thank you for having me.
I love you.
I love you.
My little nugget. You guys, another episode of Let's Try This Again. Please head over to the App Store. Why? Because LTTA app is now in the App Store. You can literally head over, type in LTTA, and it'll pop up. Go to the App Store, download the app if you would like to be a part of our live studio audience. The next pod day, you guys will be there. LTTA community will be in the audience, interacting with me, asking the guests questions, and you register on the app. So go download the app. I love you, Serea.
I love you. You're so great. Look, I'm just watching you like I'm not still on camera. Y'all, I thought I was in the audience.
You're like, wow, this is a good outro.
It's great. Jesus.
I love you. Anything you want to say to your little goodbyes to the camera.
Thank you to everyone watching this, and I hope that you are loving on yourself and the people around you, and be the love that you wish to receive, honey. And please watch out for our new short film.
Crazy.
I'm so excited. And I love you. And thank you so much for being a supporter of me and Miss B.
Yes. Love you guys. See you next week. Audio drops every Monday. YouTube drops every Tuesday. See ya. Bye. Let's try this again.